Hi everyone, welcome to College Dunia platform. And today we have Dr. Atul Kaushik with us for sharing his thoughts on education. And he is the principal of IPS College of Pharmacy Gwalior. And with his experience, I think it will be great for everyone to have knowledge from him that how can they take decision for the students who are currently facing a lot of issues, and Atul Kaushik is here to help you. So, Dr. Atul Kaushik, I would again like to thank you on the behalf of College Dunia for sharing your time and your thoughts, which would be coming soon. So, my first question to you is that you're holding a very key position in the institution, and what is the thing that which keeps you connected to the education sector?
The key thing which gives me a hold over the students
Yeah.
is that in Gwalior region, you get a lot of raw talent.
Okay.
This raw talent has to be nourished in such a way
Yeah.
that when they pass out B.Pharm after 4 years,
Yeah.
they should have the knowledge of pharmacy
Yeah.
which they take up when attending classes over 4 years covering different aspects of pharmacy profession.
Yeah.
The second most major thing which I stress
Yeah.
is that the communication in English,
Definitely.
because whenever the student passes out, when campus interviews are arranged,
Yeah.
or when the student goes out for campus interview outside, the command over the language is a must.
Definitely.
Even if he or she has subject knowledge,
Yeah.
but the expressive power is not there, that doesn't leave a good impression on the interviewer.
Yeah.
This
Definitely.
is what we are looking for in these 4 years with a student of B.Pharm.
So definitely, sir. This sounds to me that you are trying to make a raw student to a complete package in that 4 years what industry is demanding, and that is very good
Right.
from your side that you have taken an initiative, and the point you mentioned about the English, which is very necessary, because that is one of the basic languages anyone should know, even doesn't matter which industry he is. So, sir, my next question is that how do you describe your leadership style?
My leadership style is listening to the problem of the students
Yeah.
and then trying to solve the problem in such a manner that the student is not affected.
Oh, great.
The reason for this is that being a teacher, being a principal,
Yeah.
I can easily dominate over them.
Definitely.
But there is no sense in dominating. You have to understand the problem. The student is the young raw mind.
Yeah.
You have to understand his problem and to find a solution how best to get over it.
Great, sir. Great, sir. So I think you are guiding them as a parent, a person who is taking care of someone same as someone takes care about them in their
Yeah.
home. So
Because we have in pharmacy, we have about 40 children who are staying in our hostel here,
okay.
boys hostel.
Yeah.
So for them, you have to not just take care of their studies, their views, but you have to help them in emergencies which
Yeah.
come anytime, medical emergencies,
Definitely.
where to go, whom to consult, which doctor to go,
Yeah.
what medicines are required. So all these things,
So
you have to have a comprehensive package for them. You just cannot have one slot and go with that.
great,
Each,
sir. I think
each,
this
prob-
is
each problem is different. You have to handle each problem separately.
so. Sir, this is great. This sounds very great. That they won't feel lonely, or they don't have any support. They'll never feel something like this, because people like you are always there to stood by them even after the college hours. Great, sir. This is a
See,
very great thought from
you
you.
have to support
Yeah.
your students like your children, because even children at home,
Yeah,
you have to support them not only sending to college or school, but also their other problems.
definitely.
Exactly, that is what we do in the college.
Great, sir. Great, great. This is a great initiative from your side. So, sir, my next question is that the education system in India and foreign countries are structured very differently. So, in your experience, what an inbound student gain by studying at IPS pharmacy?
One good thing has happened from last year.
Yeah.
That the Pharmacy Council of India
Yeah.
has taken up the BPharm course. Where the course used to be separate for each university.
Okay.
Now, from last year, the Pharmacy Council of India has issued one syllabus for BPharm all over the country,
Great.
and also for DPharm. So
Okay.
the students, and they have added a lot of topics also,
Yeah.
which are there keeping in mind the need of the industry, because a lot of, as you are aware, a lot of pharma industry is dealing. India is one of the major supplier of generic drugs to the whole world.
Definitely.
So for US FDA approvals, European FDA approval, you have to do a lot of writing work. The tests you have conducted, those all have to be documented. So
Okay.
documentation plays a major part
Yeah.
in getting these orders materialized.
Okay.
The changes which have been brought about in from 6 to 8 SEM
Yeah.
are focused like that,
Okay.
that the student gets knowledge, basic knowledge. He doesn't get the full knowledge, and industry training is an important part of the curriculum, but he gets the basic knowledge, exactly what is going to happen and what he has to do.
Oh. So this is a very great knowledge which you have shared. Even I was unaware about that, and definitely a lot of students will who are unaware about this will definitely know about this. That these are the advantages. Like I was not knowing about this, but this is great of thought which you have shared and experience you have shared. I will definitely carry this forward. So, sir, what is the how does you manage the curriculum in terms of best practices in the industry for your college?
Beg your pardon?
So,
Acha,
yeah.
Industrial training.
So in terms
This
of
is- we-
industry, you have how you have designed your curriculum in terms of industry.
After the fourth semester, starting fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth semester,
Yeah.
during the semester breaks, students go for 1 month training to industry. This training is arranged by the college
Okay.
to various colleges, since the number of pharmacy colleges are growing rapidly.
Yeah.
So you have to have a number of industries in your focus who can take these students for training.
Yeah.
Since a lot of colleges are competing, they take only batches of 4 to 5 from per college for their training program.
Okay.
So you have to have contacts
Yeah.
with the industry. You have to organize industrial lectures
Okay.
on various topics,
So,
and then you can send the students for the industrial training. It can be in production section, quality control section,
okay.
even people, because pharmacy is such a profession that you just do not have option of production and quality control.
Yeah.
It's a wide variety. You can open a medical store.
Yeah.
For that, you require the knowledge about pharmaceutical jurisprudence, forensic pharmacy, and all that.
Yes.
Then, pharma production, of course, quality control, quality assurance, R&D. R&D happens after M-Pharm, not after B-Pharm.
Okay.
But also the other side of the story is that for pharma marketing,
Yeah.
a lot of pharma professionals are required these days
Definitely. Definitely.
because they have a background of pharmacy.
Yeah.
They can do it better. And for product development, when you develop the whole product brochure
Yeah.
to give information to the doctor, that also is a part of the pharmacy profession.
So, sir, that is great that the kind of backup support you are providing them to have an industrial experience and get ahead in terms of other students in other college. I think this is a very good positive point which we can jot down for this. So, sir, my next question is that in your university more welcoming to the students? Do you welcome students from different races and economic backgrounds? How do you do that? You do that?
In our college, we have a variety of scholarships available for various class of students.
Okay.
This is financed by government of MP.
Okay.
Some schemes are also there by central government, in which to gain entry is tough, but government of MP for SC, ST, OBC, minority students, there are a number of scholarships available.
Okay. So
which the student has to provide all the papers, and the college fills all this, and then the student gets it into his account.
So great.
This is how we.
This is a very great thing, so that every student can learn and get education from your institute. It doesn't matter from where he comes. The institute is open for all. I believe in this.
Yes, a lot of other state governments. We have some outside students from Bihar, Assam. They also get their state scholarships, which is of course verified by us that he is a student here.
Yeah.
Great. So the financial burden on the student is also less.
Great, sir. I think this is the major issue which comes from many students who love to study at colleges but don't know about this. So that is a great thing you have shared, sir. So my next question is that where do you see the institution in next 10 years?
Institution in next 10 years?
Yeah.
Well, this college started in 2005.
Okay.
A single year has passed when all batches have not been full of pharmacy.
Okay.
You should have commitment to the students. Commitment in the sense that even it is closing time and he comes to you, I have to catch a train, I have to catch a bus, I require this mark sheet, I require this, I require my TC. You have to help him out.
Definitely.
And because of this commitment, which me and all my staff members have, most of our senior students who have passed out from here, they spread the message around कि आप इस कॉलेज में एडमिशन ले. In this batch of 100 students, more than about 15 to 20 students who have been admitted this year, the process is still going on, are in some way related to our senior students who have passed.
Okay. So that is very great that you have a great alumni circle as well in terms of...
Alumni circle is must, even for college and even for arranging job interviews.
Yeah, definitely.
You have a good alumni circle, you connect with people, they arrange interviews, they give you moral support, they give the students technical know-how, what to answer and what to do.
Definitely. This is the duty of a student who definitely passes any time from the college, that he has taken everything from the college, but it's now the time to return the same. And that is a good that you have a very good circle of alumni. So my next question is that, so any one thing which you want people to know that about IPS, which you think that they might not know about that?
Well, IPS, one thing to know about IPS is that we have a great atmosphere of studies.
Yeah.
And along with harmony among student and teachers.
Okay. So that is very great, sir. This is the best relationships a student could ask for, because when they come to any college, at the initial stage, they could get such a kind of environment. It automatically helps them to increase their interest in studies, and later on that also affect the results as well. So I think this is the last question from my side, that any suggestions you would like to give to the aspiring students or the current youth because of the COVID and even because of the COVID, who are deviated from their path and cannot take decisions? So any message for them?
It's a COVID are tough times.
Yeah.
And you have to survive these tough times. students, we are during this period from March to till now, we are continuously having online classes
Okay.
for all our batches of BPharm, but we have restricted the content of these classes to 50 minutes per class and 3 classes per day.
Okay.
And all our teachers are connected on various groups to the students, even if he cannot understand anything in these 50 minutes
Yeah.
or he has a confusion, he can directly send his comments or questions to the concerned teacher
Okay.
for solving these problems. Because in a class, the student asks directly to the teacher.
Yeah.
Since the direct connect is not there, we have given them the option that you can send in your questions before the next class, or in the next class, those questions will be answered by the concerned teacher.
So great, sir. I think that at least at IPS, the studies are not affecting due to COVID, and the regular thing is going on, so that they can continue the same for the future. So that's it from my side. Yeah.
We also we have a skeletal staff of teachers are attending the college.
Yeah.
For various functions like admissions are going in and all that.
Okay.
This is a huge building, 3 or 4-story building.
Yeah.
And कई बार ऐसा होता है कि बिल्डिंग काटने दौड़ती है इसलिए कि there are no students.
Definitely.
जहाँ से हर जगह से आवाज आती थी कि यहाँ हल्ला हो रहा है, यहाँ क्लास चल रही है, लैब में हो रहा है. Those things, मतलब it is just silent now.
Yeah. So that's
तो ये है कि I just pray to God that this COVID thing gets over.
Definitely.
And students and teachers resume their normal life, coming back to college.
Definitely, sir. This is everything. Everybody wants the same. And being in the pharmacy industry, I hope you are the ones who will definitely get the vaccine for us, and the kind of everything would be fine so very soon, and we'll be back to normal in our lives. Rather than having a meeting on Zoom, I would have loved to meet you in person.
Right.
But, due to COVID, but definitely we'll meet soon. So that's it from my side, sir. I would like to thank Mr. Kaushik for his time and thoughts from College Dunia, and definitely this will help many of the students who are facing a lot of issues in terms of education. So I would like to thank you again, Dr. Kaushik, for your precious time and thoughts. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me on the show.